What's up, gamers? This is Wild. If you're enjoying the content on my channel, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can join in discussions and contribute to the channel. So, I actually haven't done any of these quick sale pack openings or any pack openings in general because I've seen a lot of people pull a lot of duds out of these quick sale packs. But I had 240k lying around, so I figured, what the hell? Might as well just go ahead and try to gamble it and double up at least. But I'd be satisfied with just getting 100k because I know a lot of people are pulling a lot of duds here. So in the beginning, it's looking kind of grim. I'm not getting a lot of big coins. I'm getting 5k, 1k, 2.5k, and then I pulled a 50k right after this 1k, and things started looking up. So right here, I started getting happy. I'm like, okay, I'm already over 60k. My goal of 100k isn't too far off. Then I hit a 5k, and I'm like, okay, if I keep at this pace, I'm gonna be going ahead, bam, right there, 50k. So now I'm at 100k, and then I hit another one, 75k. So right now, I mean, you factor all the small ones that I had before this, I'm already sitting at around 200,000 coins, which I'm pretty happy. I thought I was gonna lose over half my coins, and just getting back to 240,000 coins is good enough for me. I had 248,000 at the beginning of this, and at the end, after I add everything up, I'm gonna have 239,000. So I call that a success, given about how many times people bust on these. I'm probably gonna do a couple more, even though this is pretty scary because I didn't lose anything. So why not gamble more? I mean, gambler's mentality, fam. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at my lineup. You're gonna look at my offensive line. It's pretty much all 99s except for the left tackle, Jason Peters. He isn't the best lineman, but he has secure pass blocker and he adds +2 pass block to the team. So I'm not gonna let him go. He does fine for what I need him for. You're gonna see he has 95 run block because I have Jay Ajayi. Now these ultimate legends, this Hutchinson and this Bruce Matthews, I do have a lot of farm accounts, and so every week I usually do the UL solo. So on those farm accounts I have a bunch of UL badges. So what I did was Saturday I just sat around the auction house and I picked up the pieces for Bruce Matthews and Hutchinson pretty cheap, and then I sent them out to my farm accounts, built those players, and then traded them back over. And so my interior of my offensive line is the best part of my line. So I'm gonna try to utilize them more in my offensive gameplay. I'm gonna try to do more inside zones, more HB dives, more HB draw plays, more trap plays. I'm gonna try to utilize them more and take advantage of the run block advantage I have on the inside. Now CJ Fedorowicz is not the most flashy tight end, but he does what I need him to do. He has high catch in traffic, he has decent spec catch, and most importantly, he has over 92 run blocking with mobile blocker to tier 2 and the +2 run block that Jay Ajayi has. So he does what I need him to do, and he doesn't cost that much. You guys already know how I feel about Vincent Jackson. Great run blocker, great catch in traffic, great spec catch, great jump ball. He does what I need him to do, especially on this run first scheme that I'm going to be developing over the next few weeks. Now, you guys have already seen my Steve McNair review. I think he's a great running quarterback and just great quarterback in general. Jay Ajayi starts just because he's gonna add +2 run block, but Thomas Rawls is my true starter. At the start of the game, I usually sub him in as a starter, and then him and Jeremy Hill are my 1-2 punch. And then I just picked up this Danny Woodhead, the movers Danny Woodhead, and I'm gonna try him out. I've only played a couple games with him. Right now, I see him as a shifty receiving back, but I'm gonna see if he can carry the ball with the rest of them. As you guys know, he has the greatest receiving stats out of any running back that I've seen so far. You guys already know about Kelvin Benjamin. And another upcoming review is this NFL draft Mike Williams. I mean, you take a look at his stats, you guys are probably going to guess what most of his highlights are going to be. He's 6'4" with 96 jump, 96 excel, and 99 spec catch with the Kelvin Benjamin motivator boost. You guys are pretty going to tell that I'm going to be hitting triangle a lot of aggressive catches and a lot of spec catches with him. And he has decent run blocking. He has 70 run blocking, so hopefully he can get some pancakes and elevate this new run game that I'm going to try to develop. Now the offensive playbooks that I run the Browns playbook, I run the Bears playbook, and I run the Texans playbook. I switch between those three depending on how I'm feeling. Now this Reuben Foster and Gerard Davis, I haven't played a single game with them yet. With the new redemption set that came out, I don't know if you guys know, there's a new redemption set that came out. If you add 25 gold players, you're going to get one elite draft player. And I did that on a couple of my farm accounts, and two of the players I got were Reuben Foster and Gerard Davis. This is Gerard Davis is built to be a user linebacker with hot hands and cover linebacker for speed and zone coverage, but he only has 89 speed. He has 90 agility, which is good, but he also has under 89 jump, so he isn't going to be the best user linebacker for his price, but we'll see if we can fit him in as a CPU linebacker. Now this Gerard Davis reminds me a lot of the Kim Master Jadeveon Clowney, but with better zone. Now he probably won't be as nasty of a run stopper as Jadeveon Clowney is, but you look at his stats, he has great pursuit, he has 82 zone coverage, which is great for an outside linebacker, 95 block shed, I think 94 over 96, I believe it's 95 finesse move with the pass rusher chemistry maxed up to tier 2. So it looks to be a great hybrid linebacker, someone you can run in the 3-4, a 4-3, or a 3-3-5 if you want to run like Gut Fox's scheme or something like that. Now on to my corners and my DBs. You see, I have Jalen Ramsey. You guys already know how I feel about him. He's great. We're going to actually switch to my defensive line real quick. I have Linval Joseph with the motivator Vernon Chemistries. The +2 block shed. He has 99 block shed and 96 power move. Kawan Short, just in case I want to run a 4-3 or a 4-4 set, he has 98 block shed and 94 power move. Excuse me. And then Ed Too Tall Jones, I can run the 3-4 or 4-3 because he has 98 block shed and 96 power move. So with these defensive linemen and the linebackers that I have, I can run any kind of defense I want. I can run a hybrid defense or like a 3-3-5. I can run a 3-4 or a 4-3. Now Melt Blount is just here for chemistry, just because I wanted to get the lockdown to tier 2 and the big hitter to tier 1, but I may not need him anymore since because I got the Gerard Davis. He doesn't step on the field for me except for when I'm running like a dollar blitz or something like that. Tavon Young is my nickel because he has solid agility, he can stop the run, and he has the big hitter trait. Jalen Ramsey is my solid number 1. You guys already seen my review on him. He can do everything you need, and he has the hitter. And this Kevin King I just picked up because a subscriber wanted me to review him, and I found that he's been pretty good. I played a couple of games. We're going to do a couple of more, then do a review on him. You're probably going to guess that he's pretty good at shutting down the deep ball. He's 6'3" with 96 speed, 96 acceleration, and 99 jump. Hopefully I'll be able to shut down the swerve with aggressive catches and hopefully get a pick, then having to just rely on the SWAT. With his height and jump, I should be able to click onto him, run to the spot where the ball is supposed to go to, and jump for it with the aggressive catch instead of just swatting it down, because he probably has better height and jump than most of the receivers out there. The only thing I'm worried about Kevin King though is his agility. Even though he has high man coverage and higher man coverage than most players have route running, him not being able to turn his hips and being as agile to make those cuts that most players are able to make, it may leave him vulnerable. But hopefully his length and his speed will make up for that. Now on defense, I run a couple different defenses, which probably isn't the best way to become a consistently good Madden player, but I do it because it's fun and I like trying out different defenses. On defense, I run the Bengals for the 4-3. I run the Browns for if I want to run strictly 3-4, and then I run the Ravens playbook if I want to run a hybrid defense where I run a lot of 3-3-5 and 3-4 and a 4-4. That's it for this video. If you like the content, please like, rate, and subscribe, and stay on the lookout for those reviews that I have coming up later on in this week. Peace.